How to review for an exam, Bus Study 712. Hi everybody, I'm Bus Study 712 and this is my first YouTube video. I have friends who love studying and they have quite a similar way of reviewing for exams. So I wish to share my personal review tips with you to either assist you or inform you in any way. So let's start off with why you should use those tips. If you're reviewing for an exam, I figure that some of you are stuck with no methods of reviewing. Using my 5 tips, you're ready to ace your test. So those tips are not specifically corresponding to any particular subject, but it's general and I hope that you find it helpful and good luck for your exam. Tip number 1. Know what you're going to be tested on. Once I have forgotten to go over the review outline for my geography test, and fortunately my mother reminded me. On the test, the questions testing on that specific knowledge appeared, and I silently thanked her. You must know what knowledge you are going to be tested on. If you don't, it will be even worse than forgetting the answer. Mark my words. Tip number 2, read your notes. You take notes for classes, right? Hoping that you do. Then you should read your notes. Extra emphasis on read. Don't just skim through your notes. You won't catch the real knowledge. Catch the key point for each section too. For subjects like science and history, you will need to do some memorizing. When you review the notes, also mind the details which might help you to explain and analyze during the exam. Tip number 3, ask questions to yourself. After you have successfully memorized the key points, you should think of questions that might come up during the exam. For example, if the review outline stated that you will be tested on the Roman sports, then a question about it might be which sports were popular among the Romans. Then write down the answer for the corresponding question. If you only answer it in your brain, you won't remember it or know how to write it. Tip number 4, organize your knowledge. Okay, so here's an example subject, geography. You're reviewing for indigenous and invasive species. If you're on the point where you are asking and answering questions you have given yourself, try to connect some facts together. For example, you might want to say something about a feral cat eating indigenous animals. Anyways, try and make connections between the facts. You will remember things much easier. And lastly, get a good rest before the exam. If you're too exhausted before the exam, your brain will malfunction. Literally, it's true. When your brain is clear and focused, you won't feel like the questions are words that mean nothing. You'll really think about the answers and get it right if you reviewed well. Have a good night's sleep the night before the exam. Have enough brain energy to think and recall the information needed. So, good luck everybody! And of course, please subscribe for more educational videos and study tips. Bye!